Hello, my sweet friends. I'm going to pin a little comment here, so give me just a moment. All right. What's going on, you guys? How are you? It is almost Tuesday, which means there's another BOGO. So this month, doTERRA totally switched it up on us and decided to do a BOGO every Tuesday of this month, which I think is amazing. And then they let us know a day in advance what they are. So here I am going on live, which I haven't done in a while. But I wanted to give you some info on these BOGOs that are tomorrow. doTERRA rocks in that they decided to really switch it up on us, and there's two of them. So the first is buy a calmer, get a thinker for free, and these are two oils from the kids line that I am absolutely obsessed with. They look, my lighting in here is bad, but they're super cute little kids line oils. I'll tell you about them in a moment. Roll a little on myself right now. And then the other one is buy a blue tansy, get tea tree oil, which is Melaleuca, and a tea tree and Roman chamomile for free, which is really, really cool, you guys. Blue tansy is one of the more expensive oils, so it's a really cool bonus that you can get Roman chamomile, which is another semi-expensive oil, and a tea tree oil for free with it. So for those of you who may have an account, stick around. These are really cool. You can just hop on, order them through your own doTERRA account. For those of you who don't have an account, you can stick around to the end, or I have a blog post on my website that teaches you how to order them, and you can get to that through the link in my profile. Anyways, let's get started. So the first one, buy a calmer, get a thinker for free. So I'm going to pull up my notes. I wrote a couple notes on these. So calmer, like I mentioned, is from the kids blend, and in it we have lavender. There's actually Roman chamomile in the calmer blend, which is the kids restful blend. So think of like how we use Serenity. That's kids would use this calmer version of it, right? So it has lavender, cananga, I believe is how you say it, Roman chamomile, and Buddha wood essential oils. And this one is really beautiful to roll on the kids at night. So I mentioned in this pinned comment, I wanted to talk a little bit about what it looks like to incorporate these oils into our daily routine. Because I think that's so important, right? I want you guys to picture yourselves being able to use these oils and being able to just have them in your toolkit and know how to incorporate them, know how to use them, know when to use them, where to put them so that you use them the most, right? So I love to use this on the oils, or on this oil on the kids before bedtime. They refer to it as their purple oil. And I actually got like this cute, just got it on Etsy. And again, sorry, the lighting in here is terrible. This cute little like wooden thing, oil holder thing, and I'll keep all of their oils, the kids' oils, on their dresser in their room, so they can really reach for them whenever they want to. But when we use the purple oil, it's usually right before bedtime, which is so sweet. They'll ask me for their purple oil, their song, their book, their prayers. So it's just something beautiful that I really like to do kind of maybe after the book, right before prayers. It's just usually when we remember, usually when that happens. So how cool would it be to start creating this routine for yourself and for your children? And maybe you have a bedtime routine, so maybe this is something you keep next to where you read their books. Maybe it's something where you already have a diffuser in their room, so maybe you just keep it next to their diffuser so you remember to apply it on them before or as you're filling up their diffuser. So I was just, one more little note I wrote here. I feel that like incorporating these oils helps my children feel calmer, obviously, but safer. And we're teaching them something really cool about taking care of themselves, even at these really young ages. So my kids are 4 and 5, and they're able to grab these oils whenever they want to. Okay, so the next one is Thinker, which is this yellow one, and it's the kids focus blend. So think about like the adult version, it would be In Tune, except with these oils we have vetiver, peppermint, clementine, and rosemary oil, which I think is interesting because you can look up different studies done with vetiver and children with ADD, ADHD, and there's some really cool studies out there, so you can go ahead and Google that if you would like. But what they're finding is it's pretty effective to help children who need that extra support paying attention. And you guys, this blend, I keep one on my desk because I love it so much. With the peppermint and rosemary, those are really good, it's really good for mental clarity, just kind of like zinging you awake and gives us that like alertness. And rosemary is actually the oil of knowledge and transition, which I think is interesting emotionally. I love the emotional aspects of these oils. So clementine is a citrus oil, and like most citrus oils, it gives us something in my eyeball. It gives us just like a feeling of happiness. These citrus oils are just always smell so good. And so any citrus, when there's citrus added to something, it just smells amazing. So think about like being able to put this in your kid's backpack or apply it to the back of their necks before school, or heck, keep it for yourself and put it on your desk. And what I do, I mean, you saw me put it on in the beginning, but I like to like roll it on my wrist and breathe it in before I start work. You can roll it on the back of your neck. My favorite oil to use before I sit down and do some soul work, right? So the next BOGO is purchase a blue tansy oil and get Roman chamomile and tea tree oil for free. So first I'm going to mention blue tansy. So blue tansy actually comes in a 5 ml bottle, and the first thing you are going to notice when you open it is how sweet it smells. And I actually looked up the description of how they describe the smell on their website, and they describe it as fruity, mellow, and balsamic, which I thought was interesting. Oh, hey, I know, it is so exciting, Catherine. I'm pumped for tomorrow's BOGO. Anyway, so blue tansy, fruity, mellow, and balsamic. And you're going to notice it is blue. So the blueness in it is due to the chamomile. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But chamomile is a chemical component known for its skin soothing benefits. So if you're someone that wants to use something for your skin, and you guys, if you look up any skincare company right now, you're going to see blue tansy being used all over in these skin products, because what they're finding is blue tansy is freaking amazing for your skin. So adding it to our moisturizer, making your own little face serum with it, maybe adding some few drops of that and your frankincense, your lavender, or what other skin oils you have into making your own face serum with a base of either fractionated coconut oil or the jojoba oil. What's the one my mom uses? I can never remember. She uses a different base oil. I'll have to ask her. But these are all really great oils to help with your skin and to give yourself, make yourself your own little facial serum. You don't need to buy one. You can make one. Or if you're like me and you don't like making things, add it to your Virage moisturizer. It's a really good one. I've seen posts from Emily Wright, who's one of the owners of doTERRA, and she loves to add this blue tansy to her moisturizer, which actually doesn't really surprise me because emotionally speaking, blue tansy is it's the oil of inspired action, which I find really interesting. There was one day I was working in my guest room and I got my butt up and walked all the way across the house. It's not that far, but I interrupted myself because my body was just like, I need blue tansy right now, and I had no idea why. Put it in the diffuser, which I was surprised about. But anyways, I looked it up later. So it's the oil of inspired action. And so blue tansy, I'm going to read a little bit of this, supports those who resist taking action to change or transform their circumstances. it provides this kind of catalytic spark that overcomes the tendency to avoid or procrastinate. It encourages individuals to live in alignment with the whisperings of their inner voice. Sorry, I'm still getting over a cough. Prompting them to make necessary changes. So it takes us from feeling like we're like resisting this change, resisting doing this inner work, sorry, to feeling more inspired and committed and energized and motivated. I really think that basically it just helps us to manifest our passion into action. Have you heard of the big toe challenge? So I've heard of this and I've been curious about it. But what people are doing is applying a drop of blue tansy to their big toe for 30 days and just allowing themselves to like feel this progression and watch what happens as they start taking more massive action. So if you wanted to start incorporating this into a routine, I would totally recommend doing that big toe challenge, and maybe I'll join you because I want to know how it goes. And then adding it to your skincare routine, it'll be so nice. I mean, here in Florida, middle of summer, we could all use a little help because we're all in the sun a little too much. And okay, so buy a blue tansy and then you get a Roman chamomile and a deep blue for free. So Roman chamomile is bright, it's calming, and it's sweet. It's known for assisting in rest and calming irritability and agitation. So think about it being good for sleep. So oftentimes people will use it maybe instead of lavender, maybe instead of serenity, or use it with serenity, or use it as like a powerhouse blend with vetiver, cedarwood, Roman chamomile. There's so many different oils for sleep. And the interesting thing is all of these have different components that can assist with sleep or rest, right? But sometimes our bodies want, like, may not want lavender. Maybe your body wants Roman chamomile. If you're thinking people are crazy that they can sleep better with lavender, try something else. Maybe it doesn't help you. Try something else. It's totally fine to say, okay, well, this oil doesn't help me like the way you said it would. What are my other options? Guys, there's tons of options, and that's what's so cool about nature. Nature knows how to support us. So it's also really good for dry or irritated skin. You can apply it to an area of concern, maybe using some coconut oil or doTERRA's unscented body lotion. Mamas have used it for a while now for teething. So if you want to make a little 5 ml roller bottle, something like this, and do this is 10 ml. Do like 3 to 5 drops of Roman chamomile, maybe 3 to 5 drops of copaiba and lavender, and roll it along the jawline or wherever they're teething. That's been known to help mamas who are dealing with teething babies. So that's a really wonderful tool to have for sleep for these little ones. It's a really good one to have. Just diffuse it, but drop or 2 in the diffuser. In their room is wonderful, right? You're always going to give them some positive benefits from these oils. Next one is tea tree oil. So tea tree oil, Melaleuca, right? We all know probably what this is. So it's actually really good for your skin. If you have acne or any spots that just need like some extra help, rather than like picking at it, just add a little Melaleuca to it and you're going to notice it help. Melaleuca is wonderful for ears as you have ear discomfort. For me, that was a huge reason I started using essential oils. When I would get sick, it would start here and in my throat. And guess what, guys? This Melaleuca tea tree oil is great for both. You can take a little drop or 2 on a cotton ball and just set it in your ear. It's something you can do for children too. And just feel it, just like, it just feels refreshing and amazing. You can dilute it and roll it down your throat if that's irritating you. You can gargle some, and this is one you'd probably want to spit back out, but gargle it, and it just is like so good, guys. This helps soothe irritation, so soothe irritated ears, throat, skin. So thinking of it as something that will help with those purposes. It's also really good to make your own little roller with it, maybe with some Roman chamomile, right? And use it if your kids are like mine and go out and get bug bites all day long and need something to soothe it, or they scratch themselves, or they have these skin irritations that just needs a little extra support, use them. Use these oils. This is what they're here for. They're here to support you in your lifestyle, how you are going to use them. So my goal is like teaching you these, you're not gonna hear, if this is your first time hearing about doTERRA, you're not gonna hear about how this company sources their oils. You're not going to hear about how they do the amazing testing. I'm not going through that right now. So if you head over to my website, it's annabordner.com/oils. You are going to find a bunch of this info there that gives you the background. So the point of this was really just to introduce you to what BOGOs are happening tomorrow, on Tuesday, July, whatever tomorrow's date is. Sorry, getting date here. 23rd? 23rd. And so the best way is, if you already have an account, go ahead and pop in your account tomorrow morning, add Blue Tansy, add Calmer to your loyalty rewards cart, and you'll see those 3 free oils automatically pop up. You are going to earn your shipping back in points. You are going to earn at least 10% back in points, dollar for dollar, to cash in for free oils. So that's what's so amazing about our wellness boxes. Makes it so easy to get these oils and everything shipped right to you and save more money. For those of you who don't have an account yet, you want to get your 25% discount on this one. It will pay for itself immediately. So it costs either $35 to get your wholesale discount, which is 25%. Guys, it's really big and it's really worth $35. Or if you've been eyeing a kit that you're loving, grab yourself the kit and add these bogo oils to it, because you're going to get a lot of cool stuff with a big discount. So hopefully that helps. Reach out or check out the blog post on my website, and let me know how I can help you. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful Tuesday, and talk soon.